Good evening, Pio Nation. I hope you are doing well tonight. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. So tonight, we are in the NACE Starleague Varsity Plus Divisional Playoff Semifinal match. But this time, it's going to be our Valorant team, where they will be having a rematch against Missouri State University. And if you don't remember how that went, it was very back and forth. It did go all the way to game 3, but the Pioneers were able to outlast Missouri State. So now we're going to see how things go in this match, because Missouri State is going to be looking for revenge. And whoever wins this will be moving on to the divisional championship next Wednesday. So we're getting everyone in the lobby, so we're going to start soon. So that means we should go over a couple things. First of all, who's playing tonight? Glad you asked. So we have starting freshman Walker Dale Wave playing. We will have freshman, well, I'll tell you the things are going to play in the second game. But we have sophomore Jasmine Smith, Weenie Hutt Jr. playing. Senior Artemis Strepanet's mom playing. We'll have senior Spence Tenney Spence playing. And we'll have freshman Ian Wanas McLovin playing. And of course, we have our head coach, Derek Games. All right, let's go over a few announcements. So first of all, we do want to give a shout out to HyperX for being the official peripheral sponsor for Marietta College Esports. They have provided our facility with keyboards, mice, headsets, mouse pads, microphones, great quality. If you want to get your own HyperX gear, please be sure to go to hyperx.gg/MariettaES. The QR code is up on your screen for just a few more seconds. I also want to give a shout out to Over the Moon Pizza for their support. Every Tuesday is their Marietta College night at their restaurant on Front Street in Marietta. If you show them your Marietta College ID, you will get a discount on food, drinks. They'll have their Nintendo Switch available where you can play a variety of games, and they'll air any of our matches that are going live. Or they'll just put something on YouTube if we don't have a live match going on. So definitely come check them out, especially on Tuesday. But if not on Tuesday, just go anytime in the evening. They got great food. Also, we mentioned this the other day, but this Friday, we are going to be teaming up with the Student Veteran Association, new club at Marietta College, where we're going to be raising funds for Stack Up, which is a nonprofit that helps promoting positive mental health for our veterans. So we are going to be doing a community Fall Guys stream on Friday, April 14th, starting at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So please be sure to join us. Those of you who are watching, we would love to get you guys involved too, but we're going to try to have several of our students. We're going to have several from the Veteran Association, and we're just going to try to play some private lobbies if we get enough people. So if you guys are interested in being a part of that, join us this Friday, and we'll make sure we give out the lobby code so we can have some fun playing some Fall Guys and trying to raise funds to help support Stack Up. The goal is to raise $500, and if we hit, I think, at least $100, there may be some people on campus who get pied in the face, including a particular college president. Just saying. Of course, we're always looking for more students for our esports program. We have varsity titles in Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, Super Smash Bros., and Valorant. We have our dedicated facility here on campus. We have several coaches for several of our titles, and we're always looking for more. We do want to see our students succeed, so we do try to encourage good academics, and we also try to instill skills that can be used not only in esports, but in other areas as well. And scholarships are available. So for more information, please go to our link tree, linktr.ee/Marietta Esports. It has links to our social media channels that you can follow. It has links to try out for our scholarships, which our last day is this Saturday, April 15th. And you can even set up a Discord call to talk to our head coach, Derek Games. So that way you can hear from directly about what's going on with our esports program and how you can be involved. Speaking of tryouts, yes, April 15th, this Saturday, is the last official date for your chance to get an esports scholarship if you're coming to Marietta College in fall 2023. You got to fill out our recruitment inquiry form at bit.ly/mcrecruit. Then fill out the form to try out for our scholarship at bit.ly/mcesporttryout. And join our Discord server, bit.ly/PioDiscord. Screenshot this because it's only going to be up for a few more seconds because we are about to start our match against Missouri State. I think they're just trying to make sure everything is good here. I just thought they were about to start up, but they're going to start any second now. So the QR codes are right there. But after April 15th, there is no guarantee that we'll be able to offer any financial aid package or any scholarships to add to your financial aid package. So definitely sign up for that. But all right, we should be getting ready any second. This is going to be a best of 3. First map is going to be Pearl with Marietta defending. I believe the second map is Haven, if I remember correctly. And if we do go to map 3, it will be Split. But all right, okay, everyone said they're ready. Okay, now they are saying once again that they're ready. So we should be starting here any second now. I thought, maybe. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we are starting on Pearl. Marietta College versus Missouri State University. Marietta will be defending first, so we will take a look and see what agents they are going to be going with. So I think we're seeing a couple of classic picks here. Weenie Hut Jr. likes to play that Raze. Spence going to be on the Viper. I don't think we've seen him play that a lot, but Wave's going to be bringing out the Cypher. So actually, we're seeing some interesting compositions coming out here. Usually Wave likes to play either the Viper or the Omen, but he's going to be doing Cypher this time. McLovin's going to bring out the KO. He usually likes to play Cypher. And then Mom's going to be bringing out the Fade. So interesting selections here. And we're getting a couple of mirror matches going on with Missouri State. But all right, yeah, we're going to see the Jet, the Fade, the KO, Killjoy, and Astra's an interesting pick for this. But all right, we are going to get things underway. And I should mention that my knowledge in this game is a little limited. I try my best to try to explain what's going on, but those of you who are watching may know a little bit more to the game than me. All right, we are just waiting for everything to load and cross your fingers and hope that nothing crashes. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. So. Now, do I remember how the controls work? But all right, so we are in that pistol round. Once again, Marietta is going to be defending first. So we will see what they're going to go with here. And we're going to see some things coming out. A little bit of smokes. Not a whole lot of smokes, actually, from Marietta this time. But it looks like... And Weenie Hut Jr. is already going to get a quick pick, but gets taken down. So it's a 1-for-1 trade right in the middle of the map. And I think Wave's going to know that someone from Missouri State is there. He takes a big hit through that smoke, has to fall back. And it's looking like they're going to start planning, but Wave is going to take down the Killjoy. And McLovin's going to take down the KO. Spence is going to get taken down by the Astra and solo Wave. So it's just Mom that's left with 2 from Missouri State remaining. And this is going to be a challenge for Mom. Although we see that both from Missouri State are very low in health. 35 seconds remain in the round. So he's going to fall back.
30 seconds left. Ready.
He gets one. And he gets picked off at the last second. If he just turned a little bit to the right, he would have gotten that. But Missouri State will take that first round, which means that it is going to be a power play for Missouri State going into this second round. So Marietta is going to have to econ a little bit, but let's see if they can still get a couple picks. So that when they get into the third round where they can do more of a full buy, they'll have a better opportunity.
I'll shut down Killjoy's tech. Shutting them down. Force suppressed.
All right, so we're going to see that Missouri State is going to get caught heading towards Site B, catching all of them. So McLovin's going to fall back a little bit. And we're going to see Spence kind of in the smoke a little bit. But Winnie Jr. is going to get taken down.
Spike planted.
And we're going to see the spike does get planted by Missouri State. And Wave is looking to flank from behind, but he's going up against a sniper and takes a huge hit. So he's going to have to fall back. McLovin gets one. Spencer's going to fall, but McLovin's going to fall too. So it's just Mom that's left up against 4 from Missouri State.
Bring them down.
Takes some hits, and he is suppressed. And I think he's might just have to concede this. But he's going to get caught on the side and taken down. So that's going to be another round for Missouri State. But now Marietta is going to be able to buy up. So we'll see now that they have the weapons and the armor that they need. Can they start taking some rounds?
Where are you?
Now we're going to see Missouri State kind of going with a split approach. But heading, well, actually they are converging more at mid. And Mom's going to fall back. I think he knows that someone's there. He had to have heard the footsteps. He gets a great headshot onto the fade and is going to fall back. But Spence is going to get taken down.
Two suppressed.
And Missouri State is going to start planting.
Planted.
So right now it is a 3v4. Marietta is struggling to get onto the bomb site. Wade takes a small hit, but does take down the KO, so evens it up a little bit. Takes some more damage, and Mom's going to take down one, and Mom is going to start to, is not able to defuse just yet. And Wave gets taken down, and it's just Mom that's remaining again. Ronan from Missouri State playing very well, getting a 4K, and Missouri State will take another round. So this is going to be an issue for the Pioneers. So now it's 3 rounds in a row. They have a little bit to partially buy, but their econ's going to be in trouble if they don't take this round. And meanwhile, for Missouri State, like we see, like Sally still has a lot of econ left and still has a full buy. So yeah, Marietta's not going to be able to do a full buy here. In fact, they're going to play econ this time. So they're just going to have to try to see if they can get some picks. And I think that was a missed throw by Mom. So now McLovin's going to be checking, and I don't think he realizes there's going to be 2 right by that door. Or at least 1. Okay, so I think he heard that. But he does try to go out, take out the KO, but does not get it. And that's going to be Missouri State's opportunity to move forward. Junior Jr. throws out the grenade, falls back. And Spence is going to get taken down, and so Weenie Jr. although takes down the Astra. But still, Wave is going to try to take out the Jet, but gets headshot by the Jet. So it's just Mom once again, and gets sniped by Sally. So as a 4 people remaining, and Marietta is running into some problems here. I mean, they did econ, but now they're going to go full buy, and this is going to be a make or break round for the Pioneers. Once again, it is the semifinals, so whoever wins this will advance to the championship next Wednesday.
find you.
Now we're seeing kind of a 4-1 split here by Missouri State. Viper Wall comes out. And the Astra ult's going to come into play. Weenie Hunt Jr. is going to get picked off. And McLovin immediately gets caught, tries to take down, but will end up going down.
Spike
And
planted.
Spence is going to fall. And Marietta's just getting caught and picked off little by little. Wave does get one. They're going to try to make a play here, but it's still a 4v2. And he's going to get picked off from behind. And Mom's going to get taken out. And once again, Marietta is now in a very bad situation.
Cutting force calibrated for
So with
combat
5 rounds in a
application.
row, and Marietta cannot even remotely full buy.
Can I play some stars in this reality?
Looks like Wave is still going to kind of force a buy, but everyone else is going to have to partially buy something. Now they do have 2 ultimates ready, but you see Missouri State also has a few ults ready as well. And we're going to immediately see the KO ult coming out by Missouri State, and they're going to go all in onto Site A. And they are shooting through the wall because they know that Wave is there, and they just go right after him.
Planted.
And the grenade goes out, but it just does not connect. McLovin gets taken down. Spence does get one, but they are still suppressed. Spence is going to get taken out.
Last player standing.
And he's going to get caught. And all that's left is Weenie Hunt Jr. She gets one.
Oh, here comes the
And going to throw out the rocket launcher, but does not connect. And that's just going to be another round for Missouri State. So that's 6 in a row.
Sorry, ear's still ringing.
So now we're going to see everyone but Wave going to try to full buy. And they do have 3 ultimates available. Almost 4. But this has to feel like a do or die
Let's get this done.
for this map.
Knife deployed.
And the knife does get taken down right away. Spence is going to try to see if anyone goes through that Viper wall.
Screen down.
And Spence gets one, but does not get another. And Weenie Hunt Jr. is also going to fall. McLovin takes down the Killjoy.
Down B.
Rotates and gets caught by Astra. So now it's just Wave and Mom that's left in a 3v2.
Spike planted. Where are you?
I think a lot with this comp is just the lack of smokes from Marietta makes this a challenge.
Here.
Now Wave is trying to spot out.
Last player.
It's going to get taken down, so it's just Mom that's left, and he's going to fall. And that's just going to be another round for Missouri State. We can see that Missouri State has definitely made improvements since the last match. About 3 weeks ago, actually. So now Marietta's going to have to do a partial buy. So it looks like Missouri State is eyeing Site A.
You should run.
And the Killjoy's already going to be popping her ultimate. That's going to force Marietta kind of away from that site. Weenie Hunt Jr. does get taken down. And the spike gets planted once again. McLovin does take down the KO. And gonna throw out his ultimate to try to do a mass suppression. McLovin takes down one. And they take the Killjoy, but Sally with a 3K. He gets one, but does not get the last one. It was so close, but just a little bit short there.
I find them. I kill them. Simple as that.
And it's still going to be another round for Missouri State, despite the fact that Marietta was able to get several kills. But Missouri State's econ is still fine. Marietta is going all in because they're going to have to start getting some rounds. They have 3 ultimates to use.
That goes there. Now, where to set up shop? This goes here.
Face your fear!
Alright, we're going to see the fake calling ults for... Actually, we're seeing both ultimates being used by Missouri State, and they're going to use that to jump right onto the site, taking down Wave immediately.
Spike planted.
And so they're going to plant the spike. Spence gets a headshot onto KO. So now we're going to see Mom popping up the ultimate. McLovin takes down one, but we had Junior McLovin fall. So it's just Spence and McLovin. Yeah, Spence and Mom, sorry, at this point. And they are going to have to start defusing.
Bring them down. Last player standing.
And it's just going to be Spence that's left. And
One enemy remaining.
even though Spence is getting some kills, he gets all the kills, but there's just not going to be enough time to defuse. So despite getting all the kills, Missouri State will take that round.
Here. Kill them.
So once again, Marietta trying to get some better weapons, but not going to have the full armor. That's going to put him at a disadvantage. Once again, they still have 2 ultimates. They've been trying to pop ultimates here and there. We may see a bit of a fight here. McLovin gets 1. He gets 2. And that might be exactly what Marietta needs to get back into the game. The Astro ult's going to be coming out for Missouri State, and they're going to go all in onto Site B.
Bomb buddy out.
And we're going to bring out that boom bot. It gets taken down. So the grenade gets thrown out, but the spike has been planted, so they're going to have to answer this. And Spence and Wave do take down several, so it's just one person that's left. And Wave is going to get the kill, and Marietta will get their first round for this game. That is exactly what they need to try to get back into it. It's still going to be a long uphill battle, but that's going to help stabilize their econ. And they still have 2 ultimates, almost 3 ready to go.
Here. Oh, this is a nice spot. Where are you? Yes, this should do.
Alright, we're going to see that Viper Pit coming out right away for Spence to deny Site B. So that means that Missouri State's going to go over to Site A. The KO ult is coming out for Missouri State to plant over at Site A. But McLovin's going to get taken down.
Marked one.
Wave is going to get the Killjoy. Wave gets 1, but he didn't see the jet next to him. So it's now a 3v3. Actually, no, that was Mom, not Wave. Sorry, Wave is still alive. My mistake. There's just a lot that's going on here. We need to get to 2K. Throws out the grenade. And Wave kicks down 2, but do they have enough time to defuse? They're going to try. This is going to be close. I think they have enough time. And they get it. Oh, that was close.
Last round before the switch.
Alright, now Marietta has 3 ultimates. This is the last round, so they need to use these ultimates to try to get another round here and see if they can work their way back. Now Missouri State has just the Killjoy ult. So I'm going to guess that they're going to try to use that to zone one of the sites. Or zone Marietta off so they can plant. So Missouri State kind of taking their time heading over to site A. Wave is going to get caught. Or at least spotted.
You should run.
And there's the Killjoy ult being used. So now they're going to have to fall back and just wait until that ult expires. And now Missouri State's going to use this as an opportunity to jump in. And Wave's going to get taken down. But McLovin does take down the Jet. But now Marietta needs to try to collapse onto Missouri State. And they're going to use those stairs as cover. And we're going to see Ray's Arena Jr. popping their ultimate. So they're going to start defusing. Arena Jr. gets a huge 2K. And Marietta is able to defuse. And great play there by... great play there by McLovin as kind of like a bodyguard for Spence while he was defusing. So now Marietta will be on offense. So we're back to the pistol round. They swap sides. So Marietta struggled a little bit on defense. We'll see how they do on offense. But they are getting that momentum back in their favor. Alright, so Marietta's just kind of checking the area a little bit. But they are kind of leading towards site A. Toxin Wall comes out, takes down the turret. Throws out the grenade. And we know Jr. is going to take down Killjoy. And Marietta is going to get the spike planted. Spence is going to take down the Astra as well.
Toxin screen down.
Wave's going to take down Killjoy. Maybe in a gunfight with Fade. And Winnie Jr. gets a great headshot onto Jet. So it's just the Fade that's left for... Yeah, just for Missouri State. And Wave is going to be able to do it. And it is a flawless round for the Pioneers. So they are starting to claw their way back. So now if they can get another good showing here, then they will be able to hold pretty well going into the next round. So they got to take advantage of this, but it looks like Missouri State's still kind of going for a force buy. They're not really playing econ here, so they know how important it is to get this round because they are just a few rounds away from taking this first map. And this is a very interesting strategy. Marietta's going all inside B, and it looks like Missouri State's going to go in. on this site. They're kind of going as a group. They do catch Wave, but that's going to tell the rest of the team where Missouri State is. So they're going to get the spike planted. So now it's going to be up to the Pioneers to be able to hold it 5v4. And McLovin does get picked off. That's not what they need right now.
Toxins going up.
So right now, Marietta just needs to delay as much as possible. Winnie Jr. is going to get one, but does not get another. But Spence is going to be 1-for-1 trade. So it's just that Mom that's left.
Blind with fear. One enemy
Takes down Killjoy. But he's going to get taken down. And this is going to be close. Yeah, they get just the very last second. They had 1.09 seconds and they were able to clinch it out.
We have plenty of time, oh. Here and now. Be here and now.
So now this is going to be a bit of a challenge for the Pioneers because they may have to econ a little bit.
Astral stars in this reality. About there.
All right, so Marietta's going to have to, they're going to have to econ here, which is not good because
Isolate them.
Missouri State's just 3 rounds away from taking this first map. So it looks like they're eyeing Site B. You can see Wave is checking if there's anything in the middle area.
Cage triggered.
And he's going to get caught, and McLovin's going to go down too. And Mom takes a lot of damage. Spence is going to fall, so it's just Winnie Hunt Jr. and Mom that's left.
Last player standing. Spike down.
Winnie Hunt Jr. does take down several, so now it's a 1v2. But it's going to be another round for Missouri State. And this was just, they got caught, and just kind of a massive gunfight there in the middle. Wave got picked off, and so did McLovin, and from there, Missouri State was able to kind of carry it through. So Marietta is going to go for a full buy. They have to start taking some rounds again. They got 4 rounds in a row, but Missouri State is coming their way back and trying to expand their lead. So I see Wave is slowly working his way over to Site A. Going to try to see if they rotate around like they did a couple rounds ago. And Wave is going to pick off the Astra, so they're going to start moving forward. He does take some hits, though.
There. Grenade!
You're going to throw the grenade and use it to take down Fade. So a really good grenade move there by Winnie Hunt Jr. And now Merritt is going to use this as an opportunity to rotate over to Site B. Meanwhile, Wave is going to stay back to kind of force them to split. Think, oh wait, maybe they're actually going to Site A, but Mom will start planting the spike. And now Wave is going to pop the Cypher ultimate. And McLovin is going to take down the KO. So it's still at 5v2, but several of the Pioneers are low on health. McLovin catches two, and a 3K coming out from McLovin to take the round. So, all right, it is 5-11. Still an uphill battle for the Pioneers. They're going to have to take several rounds in a row, but they're going to be able to full buy, and it looks like the Missouri State's going to have to do some partial buys and some econs a little bit. Yeah, they are econing 3 of their players.
Guns up. Get deadly.
So we'll see if Marietta can use this to their advantage. Now, Mom and McLovin are going to have to be careful. They're trying to see if they can catch and And also using this as an opportunity to kind of bait out the rest of Missouri State. Because we're going to see no one's actually taken the spike just yet. There may be a little bit of a standoff here with Wave and Weenie Hut Jr. Meanwhile, Spence has picked up the spike and will start rotating. Less than a minute remains in the round. So Marietta is going to have to engage at some point. But McLovin's going to slowly move forward. And he's going to get picked off right there. But Spence is going to be able to get the refrag, but Mom goes down as well. So it's now a 3v4. Wave's going to be able to take down the Astra, but Spence is going to have to start moving. Weenie Hut Jr. is going to catch the KO. So now they got about 10 seconds. Rocket launcher is ready. And fires the rocket, takes down one, but goes down in the process. So it's now a 1v1. Spike does get planted. So it's now Wave versus Killjoy.
Turret out. Initiated.
And going to pop that ultimate to kind of force Wave to move away from the spike. And actually kind of using it. So he's going to try to stay in cover. And does catch Killjoy and takes the round. That was very smart play there from both, because Killjoy was using the ultimate to force Wave to get out into cover to spot him and take him out, but he was able to move out far enough and stay covered, so then when Killjoy moved out, he was able to take her down. But now we see everyone is going to full buy, so it's still going to be a critical round for the Pioneers. Missouri State is still 2 rounds away from taking this first map. And we're going to see a lot of gunshots coming out. Weenie Hut Jr. falls very quickly. Wave is going to be checking the middle to see if anyone's rotating around. Meanwhile, Spence and McLovin are heading over to Site A. We're just going to try to use that camera to see if he can spot anyone. Trying to shoot through the boxes. Spence is going to take down one. Now they're going to fall back and rotate over to Site B. Wave catches one, but the KO is going to take him down, so it's now 3v3. And Marietta will rotate over to Site B. And Mom's going to take down the KO. So this should give Marietta a chance to plant the spike. And they will get that spike down. So now can they hold in a 3v2 situation here? Mom is going to try to keep an eye on the spike. And it's just the Fade and Killjoy left. Everyone's kind of falling back for cover. Mom did not have to take that down, which is great. But they're going to flank him from behind if he's not careful. And he is going to get flanked. But McLovin takes down the Killjoy, so it's just the Fate. And McLovin gets the kill, and Marietta takes another round. So Marietta has taken the last 3 rounds in a row. They're going to full buy once again. And Missouri State may be looking at a little bit of a force buy. Or at least some kind of partial buy. I'm not so familiar with the entire lingo of the econ here. But yeah, it does look like the Missouri State's not going to be able to go all out. And you do see several ultimates available. And that was a huge pick there by Weenie Hut Jr. because Jet did use her ultimate and went down before being able to utilize it. Weenie Hut Jr. tried to throw the grenade, but does get caught. Marietta's trying to check for anyone by that door. Suppression goes out, doesn't catch any of the Pioneers. So now I think Marietta's maybe going to rotate over to Site A. Wave is just kind of scouting ahead. Use cameras to see if anyone's over there. Not going to find anyone.
Powerless.
Now the KO ult is going to be coming out for McLovin. Wave takes a hit, but he's fine. But still, 33 seconds remain, and McLovin's going to beeline it for Site B.
30 seconds left.
Mom's going to take down one. Actually gets a 2K, and McLovin will get the spike planted, so it's now 4v2. Marietta has the advantage.
One enemy
Wave is going to catch the KO, who did take down Wave. And McLovin's going to take down Killjoy, and Marietta takes their 4th round in a row. I think they're finally starting to get the hang of things. So it is 8-11, and timeout is being called by Missouri State. So we got to wait 60 seconds to see what their game plan is. Probably trying to talk things over a little bit. We are seeing that Marietta on offense is doing a lot better. Just kind of look at the breakdown. If we just look at offense, it was basically 5-2 on offense. So we're definitely seeing an improvement here. Of course, I have no idea what Missouri State is talking about with their timeout. But we will see. You're just kind of waiting a little bit. But this is going to give Marietta a chance to kind of hype themselves up because the momentum right now is in their favor. So Missouri State may even be using this timeout to try to slow down that momentum. I mean, we've seen this in traditional sports as well. So Marietta is looking at Site B, it seems like. And they are going to be able to go full buy and still have some credits to spare. It looks like a force buy is coming out from Missouri State. And that was 3 ultimates available for each. And I think that jet was spotted. So suppression goes out, doesn't catch the jet. McLovin's trying to catch for the jet, and Marietta will try to start securing the spike. Weenie Hunt Jr. takes down one. And now we're seeing a bunch of ultimates coming out. Both Fade and KO from Missouri State are popping their ultimates. The jet will take down Weenie Hunt Jr., and they're going to use this opportunity to try to go and defuse the spike using all that cover. They throw out the flash grenade, but they got to go in there and start. Yeah, they just did not re-engage fast enough. And Missouri State popped all of their ultimates to take that round. So they used everything to zone the Pioneers away in order to take that round. So now it is map point for Missouri State. So now the pressure is on for the Pioneers. They got to win the next 4 rounds in a row to get into overtime. Now, this is a team that's used to overtime. We have seen several matches where we got into overtime rounds, and we don't want to talk about how many rounds there were total in those overtime games. So we'll see if the Pioneers can try to get the rounds back. I see a catch right here. And Weenie Jr. is going to get picked off. That is not the way you need to start when it's match point. Wave is going to be moving up to check Site B. That does not trigger. But Wave is going to be able to take down the Astra. And trying to use the camera to spot out where the KO is. But meanwhile, this is going to give Marietta the opportunity to push onto Site A. Because no one's there yet. Now the jet's going to be rotating around, it looks like. But now we're seeing the Viper Pit coming out for Spence, so then Marietta can plant that spike, and that's going to immediately send a signal to Missouri State. So they get the spike plan, but now they have to hang on. So they can use that Viper Pit to try to delay the clock, and Marietta just needs to dodge bullets and dodge abilities. But McLovin's going to get taken down, and so will Spence. So it's just Mom and Wave that's left, and Wave is going to be the only one standing. So now Missouri State is going to be looking to defuse already at halfway through. And Missouri State is going to be able to pull it off. So they got the kills they needed, and there was just not a whole lot Wave can do in a 4v1. So Missouri State will take the first map, and a lot of it is just that Missouri State had such a huge start in the game. We're checking the timeline, like going into the half. I mean, it was 9-3. The Pioneers did better while on offense, but they were just too far behind to catch up. But all right, so we're gonna get into the next map here, which I believe is Haven. And I'm going to see if we're going to be starting right away or if we're going to be taking a small break. It sounds like the team is kind of going over a couple things. So while we're waiting, I guess we'll go over one more announcement. So we do want to thank you all for your support with our esports program. Thank you all for your follows. Thank you for your subscriptions. The Twitch subscriptions is kind of our main source of revenue because I mean, we don't charge anything to watch our matches, to watch us live. So subscribing is a great way to help us out. If you're not in a position to be able to subscribe, then please don't put yourself in any burdens. But just throwing out there that if you have Amazon Prime, then there is Prime Gaming, which gives you all sorts of perks as long as you connect your free Twitch account with your Amazon Prime account. It does give you Prime Gaming, which gives you perks such as free in-game items. I know you get like little keychains and stuff from Valorant. You may get some free games depending on the title, but it also gives you a free sub that you can use every 30 days to any channel of your choice. In fact, you might want to check right now if you might have your Prime Gaming sub available and haven't used it. So I mean, that's just a waste of a benefit of a subscription. And what do you get for subscribing to our channel? Well, you get instant access to our VODs. We do upload all of our matches on YouTube, but it does take a few days to get all that processed. So if you want to watch them right away, then you can subscribe to our channel. You also get access to our Marietta College emotes. You can see them on your screen. They're created by our communication and brand management department. I think they look great, but I am stoked on the new set of emotes that they're working on. I saw a preview a few weeks ago, and yeah, we saw a preview and it looks amazing. The Pioneer has a lot of emotion with this new set of emotes, and I believe we're working on different, if you have different ways of identifying yourself, then I think you'll be excited to see some of the emotes that are coming your way. I don't have a timeline on when they will be ready, but once they are ready, we will get them out to you, but you can only use those by subscribing to our Twitch channel. But all right, it looks like we're getting everyone in. So just getting all the swaps in and out here. So just waiting for, let's see here. I don't see any ready. Well, they're moving stuff around here, so I don't know if I want to take a quick break just yet. I feel like it's gonna be one of those, as soon as I take the break, then we're gonna be right back here. So I'm just checking the lobby here to make sure everyone is in position. It doesn't look like there's going to be any other moving around. So you know what? I'm going to try to take a quick break. But there's a possibility that that break is going to end in like 2 seconds. But we're going to try anyway. So don't go away. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, welcome back. We are in Haven. We've already got things started up. Marietta will be attacking first, so let's get this underway. There is going to be one substitution. We're going to have Edible Drywall coming in for Winnie Hutt Jr. So we'll see what composition the Pioneers are going to want to go with. It looks like Wave's going to be back on his classic Omen. Edible Drywall will be bringing out the KO. McLovin is looking at the Reyna, and Mom may be locking in Chamber. So Spence is still having to decide what he's going to be going with. And he's going to be locking in the Jet. He's had some success on the Jet in previous matches.
Choose your agent.
So now Marietta still needs to lock in. And McLovin's actually going to be swapping over to Killjoy. And Mom's going to bring out the Fade once again. Alright, we are getting things set up for the pistol round. So think with Haven, with that third site, that's going to add a layer of complexity when you're on defense. So Marietta is looking like either site A or B. It seems like it's going to be site A, but we're going to see possible fight here with the Phoenix. Spence is going to take down Phoenix. Looking to take down the bot, and the rest of Missouri State will be rotating in to get the bot taken care of. And Omen utilizing those smokes more. I think that was something Marietta was lacking in the last map. They didn't really have any great ways to die vision other than the Viper wall. And Wave's going to actually take down Brimstone and Killjoy. So it's just two left. Although Spence is going to go down.
One enemy remaining.
And Mom's going to take down Sky. So it's just the Fade that's left. And McLovin is going to take out the Fade, and Marietta will take that first round, trying to get away from the spike before it goes off, and the round ends beforehand. So now Marietta is going to try to go with a power play.
Here.
Alright, the rounds begin. Looks like Marietta is going to be eyeing site C. And McLovin's going to take down the Fade. And going to use the smokes as extra cover. And Mom got blinded, but was able to take down the Sky anyway. But not going to be able to take down the others. So right now it is a 4v3. But now we're going to see them starting to disable. Spence takes down the Killjoy, but it's still... Oh, and Okay, Wave and Edible Drywall take down the others. And it is a team ace for the Pioneers. So now they're up 2-0. Now Missouri State is going to be able to full buy this round. And we'll see if Marietta is going to be able to try to. This is to get the full armor, but they might not be able to full buy. So that is going to be a little bit of a challenge for the Pioneers. But we will see if they can try to keep up this momentum. So Wave already going to be throwing out the smokes. Spence is going to try to take out some of those bots, and that's going to signal that they are heading for Site A, and Missouri State is heading over there. Love It is starting to plant. Gets disrupted a little bit, but does get the plant off. Pioneers get blinded, but now they're going to try to hold. McLovin does go down. Edible Drywall takes a couple of hits, and now Marietta's going to fall back. But now we're going to see Missouri State trying to defuse the spike.
Last player standing.
And Missouri State was able to pull it off. Like, they just completely abandoned the spike and just gave Missouri State a chance to defuse it. So, kind of an odd play there. Now, Marietta is going to be able to full buy here. And it looks like Missouri State kind of a partial buy for a few. Like, some of them can full buy, but not all of them. Now Marietta may be looking at kind of a split approach here. You see smokes coming out.
I'll find you.
And they do know that at least one person over at Site C. Well, Wave is over at Site A and does have that just kind of there. Takes down the Killjoy.
Cover going out.
Now they're going to start throwing out the smokes. And Marietta's going to book it over to Site A knowing that it's clear. And they do get that spike planted. So now Marietta needs to try to hold on to this site. And Wave's going to take down the Brimstone. And Edible Drywall gets the Phoenix. And now the rest of the Pioneers are looking to pinch.
One enemy remaining.
Edible Drywall gets Sky, so it's just Fade that's left. And Mom's going to be able to take down the Fade. And Marietta will get the round. So Marietta's going to be able to continue full buying because I think they only dropped one during that last round.
Keep it cool.
Meanwhile,
That's how
Missouri
you
State
survive.
having to econ a little bit. We're seeing Marietta kind of looking to collapse over to Site C. That's just going to be looking for a pick. Does get the pick and will dash away. And Wave's going to get caught. He didn't see it, but Edible Drywall is going to be able to get the refrag, and they're going to start planting the spike. Oh, wait. No, they don't have the spike. Never mind. McLovin has the spike. And Spence is going to be able to take down Brimstone and gets another. So already has a 3K. Now they're going to start playing the spike. And Spence with a 4K just popping off there. So now Spence does have his ultimate ready, but Edible Drywall and Wave also have their ultimates. But it's going to be interesting that Brimstone does have his ultimate too, so that Hellfire can definitely try to deny Marietta from trying to plant. Let's see. Okay, is Edible Drywall gonna buy some armor? I don't know why he's not buying armor, but Spence is gonna immediately use his ultimate. Just gonna kind of keep an eye on the middle there. I'm playing a little bit of a cat and mouse game here with the Phoenix, it looks like. That Marietta is being very patient this time, but like I remember the clock is not necessarily on their side. They can't just wait forever. They're gonna have to advance at some point. Now 1 minute remains. And now they're gonna be rotating over. Let's see, he's look right, he's look right. And he does not get the brimstone. Meanwhile, Wave is going to be able to take down the Killjoy, and Marietta is going to go straight over to site A and start planting. I'm trying to throw out the smokes. So Marietta does get the spike planted. And McLovin's going to get taken down by Phoenix. And Wave is going to go down, so it's just Mom and Edible Drywall that's left. Phoenix does pop their ultimate. And Mom gets taken down, so it's just going to be Edible Drywall, and Missouri State will be able to take out the spike. So it was just kind of an unfortunate series of events. Marietta's still up 4-2, but now we're going to see 3 ultimates available from Missouri State. Marietta only has the 1. It looks like Marietta is still able to full buy, but they're going to have to make sure they get a couple more rounds. Actually, both teams are going to be able to full buy this time. Once again, they're going to be kind of eyeing all the entrances. That's checking with the sniper. Not going to catch anything. Smoke's going to be coming down by Brimstone. Spence tries to go for the snipe. Doesn't get it. I mean, it'd be amazing if he did, but that's just hard to pull off. And Wave does get caught and gets taken down. But Spence is going to get a pick onto Brimstone. Now Edible Drywall will take the spike. Now Marietta's got 40 seconds, so they're going to have to start moving towards a point. It is 4v4. And it looks like they're going to head over to Site A. Mom's looking for a fight against Sky. And the KL ultimate is being popped. And Mom's going to take down Sky. Does win that fight. But does not win the fight against the Fade. So Marietta gets the spike planted. So now it's a matter of can they hold. And McLovin gets a great headshot on the Phoenix. So now the Fade ultimate comes out. Is going to catch Spence, unfortunately. It's going to use the smoke for cover, but it still takes a lot of hits.
One enemy
Takes down the Killjoy. But he's going to go down, so it's just Edible Drywall and McLovin. But Edible Drywall does get the kill, and Marietta will take the round. He's going to try to grab the weapon before the spike goes off. And he gets it. All right, so Marietta is up 5-2. And we're going to see with Missouri State, they still have 2 ultimates ready. They did use the Fade last round. And a couple of them were not able to get the full shield. And Spence is not getting any shield this time. So now they're going to be looking at Site C, it seems like.
Flashbang. Suppressing.
Throws out the suppression dagger. Does catch 2. The Brimstone smoke does come out.
Flashbang.
Another flashbang gets thrown out. And gets blinded by Phoenix. Molotov does come out. McLovin does go down, but Mom's going to take down Phoenix, and they're going to start planting. And there comes that Brimstone ult. He gets it planted, but at what cost? So now it is a 4-2, but Wave is going to take down 1.
Shadows traveling.
And it will start diffusing.
Last player standing.
And it's just going to be Spence that's left. Trying to take down, but I think he's just going to have to concede. See, that's just a case where, like, they got the spike plan, but it probably just been better to wait for the Hellfire to go off and then go into plant. So I think Marietta kind of forced that and got punished for it. We're going to see, it looks like Edible Drywall is going to have to econ a little bit. Now they do have the Killjoy and Fade ult. Wave is in a fight with Brimstone and loses that fight. And Spence is going to fall, and just one by one, all that's left is Mom joins to that bottleneck, and just like, I'm not so sure what happened there. Like, they tried to fight Brimstone, and he was just able to get like a 3 or a 4K. Looks like at least a 3K. So that puts Marietta in a pretty tough situation here. So with that, Missouri State isn't going to be able to full buy. Marietta almost a full buy. It looks like Edible Drywall will force buy. But Marietta's been making a couple of critical mistakes in these past few rounds. So they're going to have to be a little careful here.
I have the spike.
So it looks like he's going to rotate around. The Phoenix is looking for a flank from behind, but the Killjoy turret will spot him.
You should run.
And now we're going to see the Killjoy ult coming out for Missouri State, and that's going to force Marietta out. And Wave's going to take down that Phoenix, and the rest of the Pioneers are looking to take the site. Although Mom does get taken down. Spence is trying to shoot from behind, but not going to see anything. But it's trade back and forth here.
Enemy remaining.
Spence is going to be able to get the kill, but it's just the Sky that's left. And Wave is only left with 6 health, but he's going to be able to kill it. Oh my goodness! With 6 health remaining, Wave is going to be able to clutch it out. So it is now 6-4. It has been kind of back and forth here. So far, no one has gotten 3 rounds in a row in this map, and we're just a few rounds away from swapping. We'll see, Mom does have his ultimate ready. Edible Drywall almost as good, and Spence is almost ready too. So now we're going to see possible contention over here at Site C. Mom is waiting over here in case they see someone by there. So be careful. Does spot one, but Edible Drywall is going to go down to the Phoenix. And Wave and Spence are both going to get picks each. And Spence is going to pop ultimate. Mom takes down the Phoenix. So now it's a 4v2.
Here.
And Mom will start planting.
Carrier is killed.
Although Sky is going to take down mine. And both Mom and Spence go down. Wave is going to take down one, but they don't get the spike planted because Mom got taken down while planting the spike. So now it's just the Sky that's left. And McLovin's going to start planting. And they do get the plant off. So now it's just a matter of trying to catch the Sky. And Sky does take down Killjoy. But Wave is going to be able to take down Sky from behind and get another round for the Pioneers.
Last round in the half.
So now it is 7-4. Last round. Edible Drywall and Mom do have their ultimates ready. But we do see the Killjoy and Phoenix ultimates are online for Missouri State. But Marietta's going to be able to full buy. And I don't know if Missouri State can full buy. Yeah, it looks like Killjoy is going to have to go for a force buy. Since it's the last round before swapping. So now it looks like they're going to be eyeing Site A. They're checking for any possible flanks.
You are powerless.
And the KO ult's going to be coming out. Yeah, Sky was just... He never turned around. Never turned around for any reason and got punished for it. Meanwhile, it looks like Wave is going to be going over to Site C and planting the spike over there uncontested. And Edible Drywall does get the pick and spike does get planted. So now it is a 4v4. Now we're going to see the Killjoy ult coming out. And going to use that as a way to zone out the Pioneers as they're going to try to defuse. But they're going to have to move in because they're going to start disabling the spike. And Marietta is just trying to delay as much as possible. And Wave's going to take down several. And they took it down just a second before they were able to plant. And another huge play there by Wave. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to check the replay on that, but I think they were just a split second from disabling the spike, and they were able to get the kill right beforehand. So that's exactly what Marietta needs to carry this momentum, and they get 3 rounds in a row, but now they're on defense, and we saw in Pearl that they were struggling with it. So we'll see if they can make some adjustments going into defensive rounds, but they just need 5 rounds, and we will go to a game 3 for this semifinal playoff. Remember, whoever wins here will move on to the finals next Wednesday.
Shut them down.
And Drywall's going to throw out the suppression dagger, not going to catch anyone. We see smokes coming out by... When Mom's going to spot the Phoenix. And takes down one. And gets caught with the other. But now the rest of the Pioneers are trying to collapse. Spence is going to take down one. Spike gets planted on Site B. Gets blinded.
No charges left.
And it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Spence is going to... So it's just McLovin that's left. And he gets disoriented, but still gets the kill. But while reloading gets taken down, this is unfortunate. You hate to see that. So it is now 5-8, and now Missouri State is going to have the advantage. So Marietta is going to have to play econ on this one.
Placing sentry.
But yeah, it looks like Missouri State's doing a partial buy. Marietta is going to have to go econ here.
destroyed.
And it looks like they're going to go all in on... Well, not completely all in on sites. See. Glove's just going to be waiting very patiently as they're all right there. He gets one, but it goes down, but it does get that 1-for-1 trade. Omen's going to try to teleport in. Takes down Sky, but goes down himself. So Marietta's just trying to get as many kills as they can. Edible Drywall gets one, so it's now 2v2. So it's just Spence and Edible Drywall that's left. I don't know if they're going to have enough time to defuse, but they're going to at least try to get some picks, and they're not going to be able to get it. Missouri State will hang on and take that round, so now they're closing the round differential to 2.
Let's go. I got things to do.
But Marietta should be able to full buy this time. And the fact that Marietta was able to get a couple of kills, Missouri State's not going to be able to full buy themselves. They're going to have to, looks like, econ or partial buy themselves.
Turret out.
Marietta's waiting very patiently. I think Marietta's going to try to rotate around. Or no, they're going to kind of keep an eye on stuff. But Missouri State is eyeing Site A. And they do spot someone behind the smokes.
Here.
But now we're going to see that Missouri State's going to rotate over to Site C, it looks like. Now Wave is going to be kind of there, maybe intercepting the Phoenix. But he gets caught! And now Missouri State's going to go straight over there, starting to plant that spike.
Spike planted.
There.
He's going to spot one. But McLovin's going to be able to take down one. Mom's going to take down the Phoenix. So now they're going to be looking to... They got to disable that spike. They have it secured. But they're going to have to start defusing.
Player standing.
And everyone goes down. They're able to collapse on the Pioneers. And that's going to be a 3rd round in a row for Missouri State. So we're seeing those defensive struggles that we talked about before. And it came so close in that 1st round. But Missouri State has been using that to expand their lead. Now Marietta's going to have to econ. And that's going to be a little concerning because that basically will concede a round to Missouri State possibly and tie it up.
Alarm bot out.
So now Missouri State is going to be looking at Site A. Spence is going to have to fall back.
You should run.
But now we're going to see the Killjoy ult coming out for Missouri State. And Edible Drywall was just not able to get the hits, has to fall back. And that's going to give Missouri State the opportunity to plant the spike.
Spike planted.
And we're going to see a possible fight here. But Wave loses the gunfight again. McLovin's going to get headshot by Phoenix.
Player standing.
And it's just going to be Mom that's left and just a flawless round. So Marietta's starting to... I don't know, the Killjoy ult definitely disoriented things, but we're starting to see some mistakes being made. And now it is 8 apiece. Granted, Mary had the econ a little bit, so that didn't help too. So they are going to full buy, but this is going to be a critical round. Marietta's been in lead during the entire map here. So if Missouri State takes this, then they'll be in the lead for the first time in this one. And they only need this map to secure a 2-0 win.
find you. Marked one.
But they are going to spot that Missouri State's kind of in the middle, but McLovin's going to get taken down.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Now Phoenix is going to be popping his ultimate. Smokes come out. They're going to go all in on Site C. And Wave gets headshot once again. Mom's going to take down one.
Spike planted.
So now the spike has been planted, and Marietta's going to have to find a way to take it back, but Spence is going to go down. So it's just Edible Drywall and Mom left.
Knife deployed.
Last player standing.
Mom gets taken down. And that's going to be a 4K from the Phoenix. And now Missouri State is going to take the lead for the first time in this map. And Marietta is in a little bit of trouble. They are not going to be able to full buy. But it looks like they are going to force buy. They do have 4 ultimates ready to go. Yeah, they are looking at forced buying here. But with Missouri State taking 5 rounds in a row, they're going to have to find an answer on defense. Missouri State is going to be rotating around.
I've got your train.
McLovin gets 1, but it's just kind of a 1-for-1 trade there. Wave does take down Fade.
Spike planted.
Now we're going to see Wave gets taken down by Sky.
Shutting them down.
And Edible Drywall is going to go down. Mom's going to get 1, but it's just the Sky that's left. And Spence is going to get a huge headshot there. Guys. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, were they they're going to plan it, but they were able to stop it. I didn't see the thing going. I was like, okay, did you guys forget to disable it? But okay. So Marietta was able to take it, and they're going to tie things up. And that's going to give them a chance to full buy, mostly. And Marietta still has 4 ultimates ready to go. They almost have 5. So they're not utilizing their ultimates yet. So they might be able to use those, like chain them round after round to try to finish out, or at least get into game 3. Throw out the smoke. And it looks like they're going to be rotating around. And we might see another fight between Wave and Phoenix. But this time Wave will win that fight. Spots the Killjoy. And throws out the smoke. And Spence is going to take down Sky. So now it is 5v3. And Edible Drywall is going to take down 1. But Wave is going to fall. So now it looks like
30 seconds left.
they are rotating over to site A, and Marietta is going to try to get ready for that. They're going to start planting. And Mom's going to take down Brimstone, and Killjoy goes down, so now they'll just be able to defuse and secure the round.
Thank
And
you.
giving everyone some ult points.
Push a button. Save the day.
And we see McLovin popping that Killjoy ult just to kind of get that extra distance. It might not have been necessary, but that's okay. They do get the round. Alright, so we're going to see full buy coming out for everyone. Marietta still has a few ultimates ready to go. It looks like Wave did use his ultimate last round for that teleport.
I'll find you.
Suppress it.
The Suppression Dagger is going to come out and going to catch a few.
You should run.
And once again, the Killjoy ult's going to be coming out. Spence gets one, but it is going to go down to the Killjoy.
It's over. You're dead.
And Phoenix already has his ultimate up. So Marietta's going to fall back real quick, let the Killjoy ult expire. But now they're going to have to move in. Spike does get planted. And Wave did not see that, but Edible Drywall gets a kill. And McLovin loses the fight as well. So now it's a 3v2 with Edible Drywall very low on health.
Find you.
They're going to try to start defusing, but that Hellfire is going to prevent Marietta from defusing, and Missouri State's going to tie it up. So quite a few ultimates were used by everyone, actually. We saw the Brimstone, the Killjoy, and the Phoenix all being used by Missouri State. Marietta popped two of their ultimates. Or I think it was just one of their ultimates, to be fair. But Marietta's going to have to do a partial buy.
Placing sentry.
Mom was trying to go for the snipe, does not get it. And Spence is going to have the daggers ready. But not going to have anything over there. In fact, they're going to rotate around, it looks like. And he's going to see like the entire team is over there. So he's going to start throwing out some smokes. Although Spence is going to take down one. Takes down two with his ultimate. Edible Drywall takes down one.
One enemy remaining.
And Wave gets one, so it's just the Killjoy. Spence does fall, but Wave is going to get the refrag and avenge Spence's death. And Marietta will take the lead once again. So now Marietta will be able to full buy. I think just about everyone from both sides will be, actually, yeah, everyone's going to full buy, but there might be a partial buy coming out from Missouri State. But still, it has been back and forth here with Marietta on offense. See Omen throwing out the smoke. Everyone's just kind of keeping an eye on things. Spence is going to fall back. Looks like Spence might have noticed something, but he's got to be careful. But he's going to get the snipe onto Brimstone. So a great shot. .45 seconds remain. And Missouri State seems to be a little stuck. They maybe decide to wait until the last second to rotate. And they're going to start moving towards Site A. And here comes the Fade. Oh, and a whole bunch of stuff's being used. They're going to be pressing in. And McLovin's going to get taken down. They're going to use that opportunity to get the spike planted. So now we're going to see the Fade all coming out. Wave gets a headshot onto Phoenix. Going to teleport by his smoke. Spence is going to take down one. Wave gets one. He's going to fall. And Spence is going to get the 3K. And now it's just going to disable the spike. And Marietta is now one round away from taking this to game 3. right, we are at game point for the Pioneers. Wave does have his ultimate available. Marietta will be able to full buy. And Missouri State is going to have to force full buy. But right now, the only ultimate available is the Sky ult for Missouri State, although Killjoy just about has her ultimate online. Spence is looking for a pick with the sniper.
I've got your trail.
Tries to go for the snipe dash away, but doesn't get it. Goes for another one, not getting it, and Spence is going to be in trouble because they know he's there. Although Wave's going to take down one, but Wave is going to fall, and Spence gets taken down while reloading.
Flash.
Last player
And it's just going to be
spike planted.
McLovin that's left in a 1v3. Yeah, that was just unfortunate for Spence getting caught.
Placing swarm grenade.
I don't think there's going to be a whole lot that he can do.
Up swarm grenade out.
Takes out the bot. Gets one, but goes down. So it's just going to be like, if I go down, I'll take you with me. So it is still match points for Marietta. But Missouri State is going to want to try to take this into overtime. And that's going to give Missouri State the opportunity to full buy.
Placing sentry. Placing alarm bot.
Alright, it is still game point for the Pioneers. They're going to have to be very smart with their plays. When trying to use the smoke, does catch the Sky early on. And Spence does have his ultimate available and going to pop it. Because it is a crucial round. And he's just going to hang out over there on the side. It's just a matter of kind of waiting. So Phoenix is going to be trying to peek around to see what's going on with Site B.
Cooling down. Knife deployed.
Goes up to Suppression Dagger, and Spence is going to get one. And Phoenix is suppressed. They're going to catch, and Marietta's going to rotate over to Site B.
Not ready yet.
Although Mom's going to get taken down. But McLovin's going to take him down. So there's just two left for Missouri State. 30 seconds remain.
30 seconds left.
Wave gets one, so there's only one left for Missouri State. And McLovin's going to get the kill.
Defenders win.
And Marietta will take this to a game 3, 13-11. So it took a little bit of work, but Marietta does score there. And we're seeing Wave and Spence at the top of these combat scores. Wave at 25-16-8, Spence at 21-16-2. But yeah, it took a little bit while they're on defense because they did struggle with that at first. Missouri State taking the first 5 rounds, but Marietta was able to use their lead while they're on offense, and we're able to get a couple of rounds here and there. And yeah, we're going to go to a game 3. So it is going to be split. I don't know who's going to be on what side.
That's where I'm headed.
All right, I think we're going to take a quick break. And we'll be back in just a minute to get everyone set up and hyped up for game 3. Don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We are starting up, so let's get this underway. We are going to be on split. Marietta will be defending first. This is it, folks. It is match point. Whoever wins this moves on to the NACE Starleague Varsity Plus Divisional Finals. Whoever loses this map will go home. So let's see what kind of composition the Pioneers are going to be coming out with. So it looks like Wave is going to be bringing out Viper this time, and Spence is going to be on the Sage. McLovin bringing out the Reyna, Edible Drywall bringing out Sky, and Mom is going to be on the Raze. I don't think I've ever seen Mom play Raze before. Only in Esports would I ever say something about Mom playing Raze, but okay. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting composition. And it looks like both teams are going to be bringing out the Sage to get the extra res. The Brimstone's going to be coming out as well for Missouri State, along with the Raze, Sky, and Killjoy. But, alright, this is going to be interesting. I'm not too sure what to make of it because, like I said before, my game knowledge is a little limited. I know who the agents are, and I kind of sort of know what they do, but I don't know what their exact roles are necessarily going to be. But what I can tell, there is going to be a lack of smokes from Marietta, although the Brimstone for Missouri State will be able to provide. But we do see like the Viper wall, and there'll be kind of like the walls that Sage provides as well. But, all right. Now, once again, Marietta starting on defense. We have seen them struggle on defense in both of the previous maps. So they're going to have to make sure they don't get too far behind. And we're going to see Edible Drywall immediately bringing out, trying to scout. And does catch a few. Takes a hit, has to fall back. And Wave's going to take down one, but he's going to go down himself. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. Edible Drywall gets a little bit of damage in. And the spike does get planted. Bot's going to get taken out. McLovin is going to take down the Brimstone. But Spence and Edible Drywall gonna go down, but McLovin takes down one, gets two, but does not get the third one, so it's just Mom versus Sage. And Mom goes down. I think we saw this in the last map as well, where it was just down to Mom and going down, but Missouri State will take that first map and be able to use that power play. Meanwhile, Marietta is going to have to continue playing Econ. Alright, the round is going to begin here, and Spencer's got to be a little careful because they are all there. He's going to get caught. And Wave is going to take down one. McLaughlin's going to catch one from behind. Does not get another, though. So now the rest of the Pioneers are going to head over to Site B.
Planted.
And that wall is definitely causing some problems. He was trying to look for a peek. Takes down the Killjoy, but does not get the raise. And it's just going to be Edible Drywall that's left versus the raise. And I don't think he knows where Raze is. And does not get the kill. Raze there with a 4K. And we're going to see Raze is already very close to having the ultimate ready. So Marietta will be able to full buy. And looks like Missouri State will have to partial buy, but we've seen this song and dance before. Marietta's got to make sure that they do not get super behind while on defense. So we'll see if they can get this round and try to get back into it.
Toxins going up.
It's looking like Missouri State is... They were initially aiming for Site A, but they might rotate around. That toxin wall kind of slowed things down.
Toxin screen down.
Missouri State's going to start making their way. Mom trying to deal a couple hits. Edible Drywall gets a huge 2K. Looking for a third. And he gets the third. And Wave takes down one, so it's just the Sky that's left. So can Marietta get a flawless round? It's not going to be flawless. Because they know where Sky is. But Edible Drywall gets picked off. But Wave is going to be able to finish off, and Marietta will get the round. And McLovin already has his ultimate ready to go. Let me see, maybe Edible Drywall might be econing on this one. So Missouri State will get the full buy. And Marietta will get close to a full buy. Spence is going to be down a little bit in armor. See the Brimstone smokes coming out. Spence is going to be bringing out the Sage Wall. And going to be falling back. Looks like Missouri State is going to rotate around. Yeah, they're going to rotate over to Site A. And Marietta's still kind of hanging on over at Site B.
Poison orb emitting.
And Wave is going to get picked off, and that's going to give Missouri State a chance. But Spence gets caught and does not look left, and so does McLovin. So now it's a 3v5. And Marietta's just getting picked off left and right. Although Mom gets one, gets two, but he's going to get flanked from behind. And Missouri State will extend their lead 3-1. Yeah, some of those were just, they were not looking in the right direction. But Marietta's going to have a couple ultimates ready too. So 3 ultimates versus 3. And Marietta's going to have to econ a little bit this round. Well, they might do a partial buy, it seems like. We do see that most of Missouri State is going to be looking at Site A. Wave's going to fall back, tries to deal some damage to Race, but he's going to get picked off. And that's going to give Missouri State the green light to move forward. Mom tries to go for the snipe, doesn't get it. Edible drywall is going to get taken down.
Spike planted.
Mom's going to get blind and has to fall back. But it's going to get caught by Ray, so it's just Spence and McLovin that's left.
Last player standing.
And they're just not getting their headshots. Like with it 5-1, there's just nothing really that McLovin can do. He does get one. But granted, they did econ a little bit too. But McLovin's going to try to fall back. But does get taken down. That's going to be another round for Missouri State. So Marietta can now full buy. And they do have 4 ultimates ready, but so does Missouri State. No one has popped an ultimate at all in this map. But if Marietta wants to have any chance of going to the finals, they're going to have to take some rounds on defense.
Let's remind them who we are. Cutting their vision.
And we're going to see Edible Drywall popping his ultimate.
I've got your trail.
And we're going to see this guy all coming out for Missouri State as well. Gets a little bit of information, trying to shoot through. And we're going to see the Raise Ult coming out for Mom, not getting a whole lot. Hellfire comes out, but Mom's going to take down the Brimstone, although Edible Driver goes down, but Wave is going to fall as well.
Spike planted.
Spike does get planted by Missouri State. McLovin does pop his ultimate. But he's going to get picked off, and it's just Mom and Spence that's left. Mom gets one. But Spence is going to get picked. And they popped the Sage ults, which is interesting because they were winning, but they decided to use it here. And Missouri State will take another round, only dropping one.
None of my stuff has malfunctioned yet. Can we celebrate that?
But Marietta is now running into some major econ problems. Looks like they're going to have to econ again, or at least do a partial buy. And they did pop 3 of their ultimates and just not get a lot of value from it. Obviously, Missouri State is looking at Site B. And McLovin's going to get taken down very quickly. And they're going to plant very quickly.
Spike planted.
And Spence is going to take down one, but he's going to go down himself. Bomb's going to take down Raze.
Bomb buddy out.
Gonna swap over the weapons. Edible Drywall goes down, and Bomb is not gonna be able to go down, and Wave falls, and another round will go to Missouri State. So we're kind of seeing a repeat of map 1. The only difference is Marietta has able to take one round, but Missouri State did take like 8 rounds in a row before. And now they're up 6-1. Marietta is going to have to find something. They are full buying here. And Missouri State's econ is looking very good.
Chaos. Pull cat.
Blinded.
He was checking to see if anyone peeks through there. But not going to find anyone. In fact, Missouri State maybe rotating over.
Poison orb emitting.
They're going to be rotating over by... I see a 1-for-1 trade. But McLovin gets caught. Like, he did not take advantage of getting a kill, but Spencer's going to get one, but he's going to go down. But it is now a 2v3. Wave's going to rotate over.
Spike planted.
And Missouri State is going to be able to plant the spike. Wave takes down the Killjoy, so now it's 2v2. And Wave gets one.
Poison orb emitting.
So it's just the Sky that's left. And from behind, the Sky was able to get both of them down. They just didn't look. And it's going to be another round for Missouri State. And Marietta's going to be running into econ issues once again. You see, Wave and Spencer are going to be able to full buy, but the rest aren't going to be able to do so.
I want to see you crawl.
Now Missouri State's going to be looking at side A once again. Toxic Wall will come out. And the Sky ult's going to be coming out for Missouri State. We see McLovin Spence looking to flank. And they do catch Brimstone. And they're going to rotate over to Site B. And Spence is going to go ahead and get in position to add the wall. Now 50 seconds remain in the round, but McLovin's going to get caught and taken down. So now it's 3v4. I'm sorry, it's 4v4. And we're going to see the Raze ult coming out, but Spence is going to get taken down. Wave's going to get one, but Mom's going to fall. Wave gets 2. So now it's 2v2.
Enemy remaining.
And it's just the Killjoy that's remaining.
30 seconds left.
And the spike is down, so Edible Drywall is just kind of keeping an eye on that. Does pick up the spike.
Ten seconds left.
See, Wave is kind of rotating around. And Edible Drywall is going to be able to pick her off before planting the spike. And Marietta gets a much needed round. So now Marietta is going to be mostly full buy. McLovin having to force buy. Actually, yeah, he's just force buying at this point. But if Marietta can take a couple more rounds, and they could be in a really good spot on offense, because they've been doing pretty well offensively. And the Viper Pit's going to be coming out right away onto Site A. And that's going to stall some tactics. The Killjoy ult's going to be used, but they're going to realize the Viper Pit is in place. But Wave is going to get caught. Although Mom's going to take down one. And here comes the rocket launcher. Fires the rocket, but doesn't get anyone with it. Although Mom's going to take down Sage. But McLovin gets one down. And it's just the Sky that's left. And Spence is going to res Wave to get him up. But McLovin's going to get the kill. And they will be able to get the defuse off in time.
You really expect that to work? I'm the last thing they'll
So
see
Marietta gets
before they
another round. They needed that. But they're still not necessarily going to be... Well, I think they can full buy. But yeah, we're going to see Missouri State can't completely full buy. But yeah, it's 3-7. Marietta's down. But if they can get these next two rounds before swapping to get to 5-7, that'll put them in really good shape to take this map. And Mom's gonna get taken out. But McLovin's gonna get caught. It's like they know exactly where they're standing. So Edible Drywall is going to fall back.
Spike planted.
And it's just Wave and Edible Drywall that's left. Wave's gonna get one.
Last player standing.
The Edible Drywall goes down. Wave gets another, so now it's a 1v3. Doesn't see anyone there. And I don't know if there's really much he can do. He's not seeing any movement. I think he's just going to have to concede the round, but he might be able to catch the Brimstone. But goes down the last second before the spike going off.
Last round before the switch.
So it is 3-8. Marietta needs this round. They do have two ultimates available, and I don't know if they're going to have the econ to do a full buy. No, they're not going to have the econ for it. They're going to have to force buy.
Isolate and exterminate. Toxins going up.
We're going to see all sorts of stuff being used, but looks like most of Missouri State is going to be eyeing Site B. And Mom spots that and is going to fall back, throw the grenade, but he's going to get taken down because they're all collapsing on him. And the Reyna all comes out, the Sky all comes out. McLovin taken down two.
Down B.
But goes down, but Wave's going to get one, so it's just a 2v3. And the spike has not been planted yet.
One enemy remaining.
Edible Drywall gets down the Killjoy, so it's just a Sky that's left.
Player standing.
But it's now Edible Drywall versus Sky. So this is actually very close. Edible Drywall has 30 HP. And meanwhile, Sally has more than that, but just barely more. So this is going to be very close. 30 seconds remain.
30 seconds left.
This is a very intense standoff right here. 15 seconds remain. And this guy maybe kind of go for a juke.
10 seconds left.
And he gets caught! Yeah, so they were trying to make it look like they're going to rotate to site A, and I was thinking there's no way they'll be able to get there in time, but it drew Edible Drywall out and able to catch him. So that's going to expand their lead even further. So now Marietta's going to be on offense, and they're going to have to get 10 rounds to be able to take the series here.
Don't give them ground.
Marietta's looking at going onto site B. Lovin's going to be leading the way. Gets blinded. Edible Drywall goes down, so does McLovin.
Spike down.
And Mom gets one down, but it's still a 4v2.
Last player standing.
And it's just going to be Wave that's left. He gets one, but it's still a 3v1. He gets another.
Toxins going up.
He's down to 40
Toxins
health.
down.
And he's going to get caught by Brimstone, and that's going to be another round for Missouri State. And that's going to put Marietta in a very difficult spot, because they're going to have to econ here and basically concede another round, which means that Missouri State will only just be a few rounds away from taking it. Now Marietta is going to be kind of converging over in the middle. Edible Drywall spots the Brimstone, gets him to about half health, but the Sage is going to heal him right back up. See a little bit of a standoff. Although Wave's going to take down the Sage. And the Brimstones. That's already 2 down.
Toxins going up.
And throw out the toxin wall. The Edible Drywall is going to get taken down. But Mom's going to fall. And Solo McLovin,
Last player
yeah, it's just the weapon differential there.
30 seconds left. One enemy
Although
remaining.
Wave is going to take down 2 of them, can he get...
Fire the spike. Toxins going up.
Can he take down Raze? And he doesn't, but it's so close. Just not enough. And it's going to be another round for Missouri State, but so here's the problem. Marietta can full buy, but Missouri State is just 2 rounds away from advancing to the finals. So Marietta is going to need a significant comeback. It's not impossible, but they're going to have to find some plays right here. Wave almost pulled it off. Marietta's playing this one very patiently. He spots the Sage.
Grenade!
See the grenade coming out. And he's going to use the Viper Pit right there. Interesting spot. And McLovin and Wave are going to get a couple picks from that.
30 seconds left.
And it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade.
Enemy remaining.
But Marietta is going to be able to take down the rest. Mom getting the killing blow. And Marietta gets a much needed round. It's still 4-11. We'll see if Marietta can carry this momentum. We're going to see Wave is not going to be able to full buy. And Missouri State is going to have to partial buy.
In sight.
The Wave is going to get a huge pick, but he's going to be down to 31 HP as a result. Everyone's just kind of waiting very quietly. But Spence is going to get a pick onto Sky. They're going to start rotating over to Site B. 1 minute remains in the round. And McLovin's going to take down Sage.
One enemy remaining.
And Wave takes down Brimstone, so it's just going to be the Killjoy that's left. And Killjoy has been spotted. And Edible Drywall is going to pre-fire to finish off, and they will take the round.
These parasites aren't going to take one step past this place.
So Marietta is trying to make the comeback. Wave is now going to be able to full buy. And Missouri State will be able to full buy because they econned that last round. Now they're going to be looking at Site B. Maria's just kind of checking to see if there's any flanks going on. This is going to fall back. And they are going to be looking at Site A at this point. And Sky's going to pop their ultimate. And both McLovin and Wave are going to go down. And Spence is going to go down, so it's just Mom and Edible Drywall.
Player standing.
Mom gets one. Throws out the grenade. And they know Mom is stuck down there. It's just not much she's going to be able to do. Like, the spike is right there. And they're just watching it. It's just like fish in a barrel. So it is now match point for Missouri State. Marietta has to take every single round moving forward. Now they do have the Sky ultimate ready, but McLovin almost has his ult up, so maybe he might have it ready.
I've got your trail.
Yeah, he's gonna pop the Edible Drywall, pop it right away. Ray's gonna pop the ultimate, looking for an opportunity to throw that rocket launcher.
There's a blinded.
And just a lot of blinding trying to go out and get some space. Sage Wall comes out to disrupt. Wave is going to get one. But Edible Drywall is going to fall.
Spike down.
And so will McLovin. It's just 3 left. Wave's going to take down one, so it's a 3v3. Brimstone ult comes out. And Mom's going to take down the Brimstone.
One enemy remaining.
And Wave is going to get several, and Marietta stays alive.
My priority is their suffering.
So Wave using that Poison Cloud to go in and get both picks. So a much needed round, but every single round is much needed. So we're gonna see Mom has his ultimate ready. McLovin has the ultimate ready. Spence almost is good to go. So now Marietta's gonna be moving in as a group. And we're gonna be firing all the ultimates. McLovin popping the Reyna ult. Mom's gonna take down the Sage and Marietta will start planting. They do get it planted. Wave's gonna take down one.
Toxins going up.
And Spence is gonna take down Ray, so it's just 2 left for Missouri State. And with the blocks and clouds into place, it might be a little difficult, but Spence does get picked off. But we were seeing Missouri State's trying to come in there, but Wave and Edible Drywall will finish them off, and Marietta takes another round. So Marietta is trying to stay alive in here. And Missouri State is going to be looking to econ this round. Maybe try to go for a full buy on the next one. But now we're going to see an interesting move here. I think we saw this before from Missouri State. And Wave's going to have to be careful, because they're doing a 5-stack. Wave gets one, but he does end up going down. And that's going to signal that the Missouri State's going all in. McLovin gets 1, 2, 3. Almost, but that's still a huge play there, taking down 3 by himself. Almost got the 4K. So Marietta will get the spike plant, so it's just the Sky that's left. That's maybe really close here. Sky's gonna be coming out, but Edible Drywall does go down. But Spence is gonna be able to catch the Sky and take another round, but kudos there to Wave for spawning out the 5-stack. And then McLovin with that turret gun just going brrr. But it is still match point for Missouri State. It is 8-12. Marietta can still full buy, but so will Missouri State. Mostly. And we're going to see ultimates are available for both sides. The Sage ult is up for both. So Marietta still has to be careful. And Spence is going to take down one, but Edible Drywall will go down. And is going to use that res to get Edible Drywall down up. But Wave is going to fall. So it is 4v4. We see Marietta rotating over to site A. McLovin is trying to catch, but he's going to go down. Mom takes down both of them, though, so it's a 3v2. Spence will start planting. Now they're gonna be falling back.
Bomb buddy out.
I'm just gonna throw out the bomb body, but we see Sage getting the res onto Sky.
Out of healing.
So now it's really gonna come down to, can they delay this long enough? And I think they might be able to, because it is starting to be quite a bit. But Spence is going to get caught.
Last player standing.
And Mom is going to go down. But I think they got it. Yeah, they still stay alive. So even though Marietta went down, they were able to delay long enough. And Marietta is still in this fight. It has been match point for the past 4 rounds. And Marietta is still hanging on. And now we're going to see that Wave and McLovin have their ultimates ready, so they can use this again to try to keep this momentum going. It is now 9-12. So Toxic Wall is going to be coming up. Mom's going to try to take down that Sage Wall. Just kind of checking. See a few from Missouri State rotating over to A, but not going to see anything just yet. Marietta's trying to get a couple of ultimate points. I think.
I've got your trail.
Now we're going to see the Sky all coming out for edible drywall. And Wave's going to get 1. Gets 2. And going to use that Viper Pit as cover to plant the spike. And they do get it. And McLovin did pop his ultimate too. Although Mom's going to go down. But he's going to get caught. So it is a 3v3, but Spence is going to get 1.
Here.
But they're using that Poison Cloud. Wave gets 1 with the 3K and gets the 4K, and Marietta is still alive in this game. The only thing though is now Marietta has used 3 of their ultimates to stay in that round, so they don't have anything left. And now we're going to start seeing ultimates coming out for Missouri State. But we do see as well, Marietta is able, with taking 5 rounds in a row, they are disrupting Missouri State's economy. If you notice here, they cannot full buy. Not all of them can even get any armor. So Marietta could use this as an advantage, but Missouri State's going to be looking for a quick win because they just need 1 round. Hittable Drywall gets 1. And we might be seeing quite a bit of a firefight. And McLovin's going to take down 1. And Mom's going to take down another. And it's just 1 left. They get 1. And McLovin's going to take him down. And Marietta will take down Missouri State in that round with only losing 1. It is still match point. Timeout is going to be called by Missouri State. But yeah, that is 6 rounds in a row for Missouri State. So I'm sure the Pioneers got talked over because you got to be careful. Like, Missouri State could try to go for a quick strat. They do have 2 ultimates available. We've seen them try to do like a 5-stack quick play. And I don't know if they're going to be able to do a full buy or not. But if Marietta takes this round, we will go into overtime. But I think right now the team is pretty hyped up and just being able to claw their way back. Just as a reminder, it was 5-12. Match point for Missouri State. And Marietta has been able to claw their way back 6 rounds in a row. but they still got to get this round to get into overtime. So Marietta has to anticipate any cheese plays, anything out of the ordinary. We are going to see full buys coming out from everyone.
Let's make them dance.
And 2 ultimates are available for Missouri State. So we are going to see Wave catches 1 and Spencer gets another. That is going to be huge for the Pioneers. Now they're going to rotate around. That is exactly what they needed to try to get this into overtime. Lovin is going to be moving in, trying to look at site B. The rest of the team is going to be collapsing on there. Sage Wall is going to be coming out. They're going to start planting. And Spike does get planted. It is a 5v3. And Marietta is checking all angles. And we're going to see the smoke coming out from Brimstone. And here comes the Hellfire. And the blind's going to be coming out. And the Drywall tries to engage. But McLovin's going to take round 1, 2. He takes down 2. There's only 1 left. And Marietta will take this to overtime.
Switching sides.
So, all right. We are... Folks, this is overtime match map. Whoever wins this will advance to the finals. Marietta had to take 7 rounds in a row to get into overtime here. So they are going to start on defense. They have to win by 2. We've seen this story before. We do not want a repeat of going over 75 rounds on a single map here. We've already done 24. This will be number 25. So we will see. Can Marietta continue the momentum? They're able to full buy. I think the econ kind of resets and ult points reset after each round. So we will see. Marietta has struggled on defense this entire series. And we're going to see that Toxin Wall kind of disrupting Missouri State's momentum. Mom's going to be checking the center to see if he spots anyone. He's going to notice that someone is there. And Mom's going to take down 1. He's going to take down 2, but it is a 2-for-2. So it's now a 3v3. Although Spencer's going to take down the Sage.
Down B.
But Spencer's going to go down, so it is now just McLovin and Wave versus the Raze and Killjoy.
1 enemy remaining.
But McLovin takes down 1, so it's just the Raze that's left.
Last player
And it's now just going to be 1 versus 1. Raze is low on health. And Wave is going to take down Raze. So Marietta is now 1 round away from going to the finals. This has been 8 rounds in a row. Can they clinch this out? It has been back and forth this entire time. Well, actually, I wouldn't say back and forth. It's just been long streaks of going back and forth. First, Missouri State takes a lead, a substantial one. And Marietta is now going on a huge streak. But here we go. They are going to be on offense. So can they close this out? They are going to be very patient. I think Wave has spotted 1. And will fall back. I actually think took a hit. And Missouri State is going to be looking to rotate a little bit. Actually, I don't know. See the Toxin Wall coming up for a Wave. Gets blind, going to fall back to get protected by the wall. Meanwhile, Marietta's going to rotate over a little bit. takes some hits from the grenades, has to fall back.
Toxin screen down.
And McLovin is going to get taken down.
Satchel out.
35 seconds remain.
30 seconds left.
Now Spence is going to be trying to plant. And he will get the spike planted, but now Marietta has to hold this. The ball is going to be coming out. And we're going to see Missouri State maybe trying to rotate around a little bit. And Wave is going to take down Brimstone, which is going to be huge. But Spence is going to fall. But Edible Drywall with a 2K and a 3K from Edible Drywall to close this out. You guys can probably hear the screams and the cheers. But congratulations to the Pioneers. They had to take 9 rounds in a row. But the Pioneers will move on to the divisional finals next week. Oh my goodness. I mean, that was a hard-fought and well-deserved match there. So we gotta take a break and interview at least someone from the team. So give me a second. I'm gonna take a very quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk to at least one of the players here. So don't go away, we'll be back. All right, and welcome back. So, first of all, introduce yourself to everyone who's watching.
Well, hello, guys, or howdy. My name's Octavio, and I'm the Sky player of our team, our initiator.
All right, well, first of all, congratulations. You're going to the divisional finals.
It's crazy to think about. It's so crazy to think about.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the whole matchup. So, in game one, you were not in because you came in game two, but from your observations, what do you think were, because Missouri State did take that, because we see that it was 8-13. So what do you think were some of the issues in that first one?
Well, and it kind of answers from the third game, honestly, and it's just we were lousy with our crossfires, with our picks. We weren't matching their aggression, and you can say that we were being aggressive, but we weren't matching the right play style, because it's a different thing being aggressive and just, being aggressive without knowing what to do. and we were either too passive, thinking too much about what to do, or too aggressive and then getting ourselves shot in the foot. And not only that, we weren't ready for all the quick sights because they were pushing sights really fast. That was their new game plan. And that's mainly how it all boiled down to.
Okay. So then in game 2, I mean, you guys took a pretty good lead on offense. And then on defense, you were able to hang on to take it. I mean, it got pretty close. They were able to close it in, but you took it 13-11. But what do you think some of the adjustments you guys made, especially on offense, to be able to take that map?
One of the things that we finally started realizing was that they place their utils in very specific places, and all it is a game of knowing what they're gonna do with their util. And at that point, we weren't just paying attention, and we weren't using our util at all. I know in some of the games, for example, I held on my util, didn't use it as much, but as soon as we started, switching gears up, we started realizing they're gonna probably do this, they're gonna probably do that. For example, Haven, they were smoking a lot on B, right? So it was kind of knowing, it's like, well, get in there before they smoke and then just rat it out.
I noticed that you guys pushed a lot faster so you can avoid the smokes.
Yeah, because that was and I commend the other team because they had a really great brim, and that they were carrying that team so much.
So map 3, it's 5-12. So you guys struggled quite a bit on defense there. And Missouri State just needed one more round to go to the finals. What was going through you guys' communications or in your comms?
So we realized we were getting pretty heated at the moment, not realizing what we were doing, making decisions that we shouldn't have been doing. And I think it clicked in after that one match, which I kind of just forgot that they didn't have time, and I engaged with them. And it's things like those that kind of like throw the game for you. So then when we were going now, we were thinking of like, they have really good retakes. However, we have really good offense and picking players and, killing. And so we decided to kind of shift weights on, are we going to secure the spike first, or are we going to get as many as them before that? Because if we're going to be sitting out on spike, they have a lot of good util to defend. So we should be using our util to get rid of them. So that's what we were thinking, and that's why we were just pushing as much as possible, stopping the Sage from putting the walls, stopping them from lurking. They wouldn't even lurk because of the gun game. So it kind of just, we just wanted to switch it up. We were like, hey, this isn't working. They're taking spike again. We need to just attack.
So then you take 7 rounds in a row to get into over. Like, how did you guys do that?
It was, to be fair, it was all momentum. It's once one thing starts going, all you need is just people taking it with them, knowing, hey, I'm gonna be here. You're my buddy, and we're gonna be together. I was Spence, the Sage of that last game. We're gonna be doing that, and we're not gonna let them. We're just gonna deny them coming in, because the moment they come in, it's the problem, right? We're just gonna deny them on doing that. And then it worked out. I think one of the things that I'm always going to remember is that last play, that wall, and then breaking that wall, because they were getting desperate. They needed to get on site because they know the moment they get on site, they win, right? Mm-hmm. So walling off that alley, setting up a crossfire, they have no choice but to break the wall, give out their location, and just rush that through.
And then how did it feel to get that 3K when they did go through?
I was internally, I was like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. But I did.
But you did it.
I did it. It was more like, I wasn't thinking. I was just, this is my job. And I'm going to do my job because everyone else is doing their job. And I think that's all it goes down to when it comes to playing the team game. It's just, if you trust your team doing their jobs, you can play your job the best. And I think that's how we but we were not focusing on too much around us and blurring it up.
Yeah, and you guys definitely did your jobs at the end and pulled through, so congratulations. So you want to say anything to everyone who's watching right now?
GG's. I have nothing else to say other than that was crazy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yep, GG's, congratulations. So now you guys have one more match with the finals. It's going to be another rematch. We'll have to double check who the opponent is, but pretty sure we know who it's going to be.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it will be fun. So definitely come back next Wednesday to watch that. So thank you all for watching. For all the latest updates with what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us here on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Shoutouts again to HyperX and Over the Moon Pizza for their support. Thank you all for your follows. Thank you for your subscriptions. Congratulations to Valorant again for advancing to the finals. And we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good night.